The Nooner. What is it? Where did it come from? Why is it important today? We're going to start where it came from. It started WAAF radio station in Boston. That is no longer there. And they were the best. They were kind of like geared towards the blue collar worker, guys on job sites. You know, generally you didn't hear this in an office or like white collar stuff. Never really. They were awesome. They got bought out. I think it's a Christian radio station now, which is a big turn considering where it was. Now, what it was, generally, it was a guy that got out of work early, 10 o'clock, 10:30, and he'd call and say, hey, I'm on my way home early. Do you think you could call my wife or my girlfriend, significant other, and set up a little nooner action? Sometimes she was at work. Sometimes she was home, but sometimes she was at work. And they'd like call her out of work and stuff, just trying to set it up. It would be Mistress Carrie usually was the lady doing it, and she was a hot shit. I met her a few times. But she'd usually call the girl and say, hey, this is Mistress Carrie from WAAF. Are you working right now? Or whatever it was. And she'd try to set up a little action for noon, right? When you want to go home and meet your husband and you guys can have a little fornication fest, something like that. And it was the best. I laughed every single day. So I think they'd call him out of work. They would just somehow get the girl to go home to bang her husband for noon. And it was called The Nooner. Now, why is it important today? I think it is more important today than it has ever fucking been. I believe it's what this world needs right now, is nooners. I think that the world needs more nooners right about now for all sorts of reasons, but, enjoy your person or call a stranger. Just, wrap your tool, don't be a fool.